Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Dortmund career mode on FC26. We have a couple of days left of the transfer window, and I still feel like we may potentially need to invest in midfield. So I've got 5 players that I'm looking at right now, 3 that I'd already added and scouted, and then there's 2 more that I've looked at since the last episode. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the full scout reports back on Tom Bischoff or Angelo Stiller. The reason I've added Stiller is because, you know, I almost signed him in the Arsenal career mode, and I do kind of want to try him out, and I'm not so sure I would sign him in a different career mode, such as, you know, the Sunderland one or a Monaco one. So maybe we could try and get him on loan, with maybe a loan to buy. Is that unrealistic for Dortmund to try and sign someone like Stiller on loan with an obligation to buy next season? I don't know if it will even be possible. We have João Simões here. This is a young Portuguese player, but I don't think he's good enough to really improve the team. Unfortunately, I think this is not going to work out for now. Sucic. I'm not sure how to pronounce it with the different C's, but he looks really good. Very decent player. And obviously we tried to get Timber, but it's just going to be too expensive. It is too expensive. So I feel like it's going to be a loan deal. Maybe Bayern would be interested in letting me take Bischoff, but I don't think he's very good defensively. And anyone I buy is going to be playing kind of as a... It's not a DM, but a defensive central midfielder along next to Nemecha or Job. Or, I mean, I could potentially throw in Sabitzer next to them as well. I think Stiller is the best option for us. Could they? No. They're not interested in a loan deal, and there's no one I could really offer as a swap. No one that I really want to lose. Do I go for Sucic instead? Would they be interested in a loan? No. Okay. Well, the reason I'm looking at a midfielder... You'll see here. So let's say I got an injury to my central midfielder. Then I'd put Sabitzer in. That would leave me with Pascal Gross, who of course could do a job there. And Chukwuemeka maybe could play as a central midfielder. But you see, it is an issue. I sold Ozcan. He is a player that left. I guess Kauto could potentially play as a centre mid. He actually gets a +4 there, which is quite surprising. I'm guessing Emre Can moving into midfield wouldn't be an issue either, but it's definitely a position I'd like to strengthen before the end of this window. So I either make a move for Sucic now, or I do some sort of swap deal for Stiller. I'm going to give it a go. Maybe there is a player. Maybe there is someone that I don't necessarily need. So we're obviously going to keep our goalkeepers. Wow, Kobo is worth 68 million. That's crazy. We've got 4 wing-backs that I'm happy with. Centre-backs, I mean, I've only got a few anyway. Strikers, don't really want to lose any of them. I don't have many wingers. It's just, I'm pretty stacked in midfield when you look at it this way, but they have such different positional strengths. I don't actually have proper central midfielders. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this. I am not going to be able to do it. I love how this guy... Their manager has shown up in shorts and socks. White socks. I could try Sabitzer. Pascal Gross. Oh, let's try Gross plus... I'm going to have to go all in here, aren't I? 28? I'm guessing that's not even going to be close. Nope. They want Pascal Gross plus almost 60 million euros. That is obviously not going to be possible. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Brandt is going to be back in about a month. And I don't want to lose him. I can try Sabitzer. He's a player that I'd be willing to lose, but then I'm... It's funny because then I'm basically back at square one, you know? Then I'm still short a midfielder, so I can't really do that. Oh, guys, I don't think I can do it. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. I could try Fabio Silva. I'm not going to use him that much, and I could put Bayer up front. I can put not Fabio Silva, Adeyemi there. Reluctantly, guys. It's not going to happen. We are going to end negotiations here. We shall go in for Luka Sucic instead. He has a market value of 22 million. I've got just over 35 million euros, I believe. Yeah, 38. So we can easily get this one done, hopefully. We'll go just straight in. 20 million. They want Emre Can plus almost 10 million. Nope. Not interested in that. And because of that, you're going to lose a bit of money. I'm taking off 300,000. Whoa. That seems a little bit high. But the tension, as you can see, is quite high. So if I don't please them with this offer, it's probably not going to go through and it'll be done. 25 million. Final offer. They want 27.1. Is Sucic that good? Is he worth it? The thing I like about him is he's left-footed. I don't have a left-footed central midfielder. And it is a good thing. It's a good thing having a player that really fits the position perfectly. He's built for that position. I think it may be worth it. As a final strengthen in midfield, the final piece to the puzzle, maybe to win something this season, or at least challenge Bayern for the Bundesliga. Let's see if we can get this one done. We're going to go on rotation. He wants important. I mean, he might get in ahead of Job, to be fair. We'll do a 5-year deal because he's only 23. We don't need a release clause. This is no longer the Spanish league for you. 50 grand a week. We can easily afford it. And there it is, guys. Almost on deadline day. With a couple of days to spare, we have made our final signing. So I was just changing his boots and I noticed something. He's got no arms. What's happened here then? Why does Sucic not have any arms? Quick shout out again to Danielz for the mods. I love his boot mods. They look so good. Sucic, is he ready for his debut? Well, he's definitely going to get on the bench ahead of, unfortunately, a very ancient Pascal Gross. No, he's not ancient. The reason I don't want to use him so much is obvious. 48 pace. Hopefully, though, when Sucic comes on... Actually, no, I'm going to start him. I'm going to start him in this huge Champions League game. Why not? Hopefully, he's got arms. I feel like to run at a good speed... He's got 77 pace, by the way. You kind of need your arms. But this is the team we are going to use. And we are taking on Inter Milan in our next Champions League game. We actually lost in our last game. In the Bundesliga, obviously. That was not a good result for us. So we need to bounce back today. We really need to pick up another win here. Just purely because of form, confidence, morale. I think 2 losses on the bounce would really, really hurt our chances of, getting back to our absolute best and taking on Bayern. We've won the ball already here. Here is Guirassy. I did check, by the way. He does have Finesse Shot Plus in Ultimate Team as well. His base card. Very good. That's unfortunate Akanji was there. We've got an early corner, though. Let's see who we can pick out from the corner. Emre Can, very nearly making it 1-0. Here is Sucic. Ooh, he almost lost it. It was a great ball in the end, though. Couto into the box. How? How haven't I scored there? Incredible save from Sommer. And now another corner comes in. Emre Can's the target again, and this time he makes it 1-0. We could have easily scored his first header. We could have easily scored the second chance, which I think was Bayer. But it's the third chance that goes in. And I tell you what, it's a great jump, but why is it Lautaro Martinez defending against Emre Can? Wait. Is it me or did that come off Martinez? I think sometimes the physics are a little bit broken with headers, aren't they? Sucic again here. He finds Bayer. Into Guirassy. Finesse. How is that not 2-0? Come on! Some of these chances, I am going to massively regret not scoring these, aren't I? I can just see it already. Inter Milan scoring 2 dodgy goals, and I'm just thinking, I could have been 2 or 3-0 up. I'll take that. Heavy touch from Dumfries. Back post for Adeyemi. It was actually towards the middle of the box in the end. Driving forward here with Emre Can. He wins it. Now here's Sucic. He's had a good start so far. Involved pretty much every time. That's not a great pass, though. I think Adeyemi's offside. What a save, anyway. Wow, Sommer. He is unbelievable. I think, unfortunately, though, guys, that's probably going to be it for this first half. But we're winning, and honestly, we look comfortable. We are now attacking from right to left. Adeyemi into Couto. Nemecha over to Cardona. We're just going to run around this left side, and we are going to cross it. That did not work. That is karma for trying to cross it. It's just so effective. In this team, at least. Got so many tall players. It is working when we cross it. Bayer to Adeyemi. See what I mean? If something's effective, I'm going to do it. It absolutely makes sense. But I can play to feet as well. Not only is my team big, tall on average, we've got some really good technicians as well. Players that are really good with the ball at their feet. Little cheeky ball over the top. Hasn't worked. We do it again, maybe. Girassi's tackled. Already half an hour remaining. The second half is absolutely flying by. Couto going around the left side. On his right, I should say. Adeyemi. And we've hit the post. It's just unbelievable, really, isn't it? Inter Milan are riding their luck so hard in this game. They're obviously going to score. What a tackle from Nemecha. He is absolutely brilliant. Now Couto. Back inside. Adeyemi again. There it is. It's done. It's going to be another Champions League victory for the black and yellow. Adeyemi, man. When he's in that position, I love it. And what a replay. There was actually a patch for the game yesterday. They haven't fixed it? How is something that broken still not fixed? You know, one of the biggest things in football, right? Goals. Imagine not being able to watch a replay. Excuse me? Fix it. Come on, EA. Got 10 minutes left now. Oh, no. Yeah, here comes their goal. Oh. Oh, I think we had an offside. What a shame. This is probably going to be it for Inter. And they've wasted it. What a shocking pass. They've been terrible. Oh, talking of terrible. Come on, Anton, close the gap. Oh, okay, Kubel has had to make his save. Late in the game, he's been pretty much not needed at all in this game. And that should be it. We are going to blast this up the pitch, and then we will celebrate another huge win in the Champions League. Get in there. Sucic was brilliant. I'm so glad I've gone for him. I think, for me, it's the fact that he's left-footed. It just feels good. It does. It is nice having a left-footed and a right-footed central midfielder. Same with defenders. I truly recommend it. It's fine if you've got two left-footed or two right-footed. It is fine, but it's just nice to have that balance. We've got one game left, and then it is deadline day. Well, it's technically deadline day today, but we have to play the game first. We've had some offers come in on players. Adeyemi to Arsenal. I want to give them Adeyemi so bad. He would be sick at Arsenal, but obviously we're going to block that. And Sabitzer, I mean, if this came in at the start of the window, I would have been probably quite happy to accept it. But as you know, the whole start of this video was about finding another option in midfield. Why would I let Sabitzer go? So that is going to be a block. We are not going to do that. Got two unread messages. Sabitzer wants more game time. I mean, fair enough. He is on important. And Ben Sabiani, who's on rotation, surprisingly, he wants to play in the next game. I'll think about it. To be fair, it is against Heidenheim. They're down in 18th. One of the favourites to go down. So I guess we can give him another game. Absolutely, we can. Bellingham's going to come in. We're going to give Nemecha a rest. And we'll put in Sabitzer. And then up front, I want to go with Silva. And let's put Mora in. And let's put Reed in as well. And then we are going to quick sim against Heidenheim. It's a 2-0 win. Easy, 3 points, back to winning ways in the Bundesliga. And now we can focus on our next game. First, though, we must go through the remaining 10 hours. We do have, a couple of emails that I should have updated you on. Obviously, we sold both the goalkeeper and Shula, Patrick Drews. I should just call him the goalkeeper. That is disrespectful, sorry. But Shula will be leaving for Napoli. So that'll be next... Wait, did I sell him now? Wait. In my mind, that was next season. Has he gone now? Okay, wait. We got some money from the Champions League. I don't think we see that money now, though, do we? We've got 11 million. Oh, my God. Okay. 10.5 million. Let me just double check. I don't think Shula's gone now. Or has he? He has. Why did I think he was going at the end of the season? I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. Okay. Well, that explains why we suddenly have more money. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to loan in a centre-back. I think my brain must... I wasn't feeling well the last few days. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And it was a struggle to make yesterday's video. And clearly my brain isn't braining. So, yeah, we need to loan in a centre-back. Like 100%. Anselmino is definitely not good enough to play. And neither is Mane. Cardona can play there. And Bensebaini could probably play... Well, he definitely can. Cardona can probably play as a centre-back as well. But I think just to be safe, let's loan in a centre-back. What are the odds that Man City would let me take Kusanov on loan? We've already got Bob. Maybe they'd be willing to do another deal. If not, my backup option is Joel Ordonez. Ordonez, I'm guessing. Niez. I have no idea. Two very solid options. I know... Joel Ordonez. He has a pretty good potential, and I think he's probably like, 77 rated. It's just a backup option. Kusanov would be pushing to start, I think. So let's see. Nope. Damn. This transfer window is proving to be a little bit hectic. I don't know what to do here. Do I swap a player that's not in favour for a player that I can bring in as a centre-back? I mean, Duranville? I'm not using him. Pascal Gross, maybe? He is at the end of his career. Maybe I could do Pascal Gross for Ordonez. Maybe that would work. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering his name. I think I can try that at least. We'll try a player swap. Plus, what, 5 mil? Maybe? I have no idea how much he's going to be worth. Let's see. Ooh, 22 million, and they are not interested in Pascal Gross. There's no one else I'd want to offer here. Fabio Silva, straight swap. I feel like I can make do without Fabio Silva. I don't necessarily need him. Duranville he's not going to be enough. What do we do here, guys? What do we do here? I can try Fabio Silva just straight swap, but it's not really fair. Fabio Silva is worth considerably more. Sabitz is my only choice, but then I'm in the same problem I was in before. Okay, I guess we'll have to look at some other centre-back options. This is where I think the transfers system should be reworked. For example, when do we use the 4 loan option? It feels like whenever you do this, they are just rubbish players, and sometimes you maybe get 5 or 6 options. Look at this. It's just rubbish. Why isn't there more players listed for a loan? You're telling me out of, what, 20,000 players in the game, something like that, maybe a bit less, there's only this many up for loan? I just think this should be massively reworked. We can check the free agents. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have a similar issue. We don't really have any good options. There is Cesar Montes. Yeah, his stats are pretty poor. I mean, there's a reason he's a free agent. There is Jiku. I remember Jiku being relatively decent. As an option, maybe? This is crazy, isn't it? He's not bad. He's actually not bad. Everything seems to be, well, everything important for a defender seems to be between, I don't know, 70 to 80, we'll call it. So there is Jiku, but this is it. This is all we've got. Do I actually sign Jiku on loan? Not on loan, sorry, as a free agent. I can't imagine a situation where I'm going in for Alexander Jiku because I mistakenly sold Shula thinking that I would have him until the end of the season. Sporadic, yeah. Okay. 3-year deal. At his age, that's quite nice, I would say. He wants 40k a week. That's actually a good sign. I'm willing to do 40k a week. Whoa! Why is his agent silver? He's got silver skin. He's the Silver Surfer. But there we go. Is that the title of today's episode? An emergency free agent signing? I had the money, but no targets realistically that I wanted to go for that I could get for the money. I would have loved Kusanov on loan or anyone on loan with his kind of quality. But we've gone to a 31-year-old in the free agents to help us out in a defensive emergency. He might never play, to be fair, but at least he's there if we need him. Oh, he's 77 rated. Do you know what? That really is not bad. He wants the number 6 shirt by default, but sorry, mate, we can't be giving you the number 16 shirt. We're going to go with... He's a reserve player. He's actually not, though. At 77 rated, do you know what? He can have the number 6. He might actually get some game time. I cannot believe that. We've done all right, you know. That's not bad. With the money we've had in this window, the fact that we've been able to adequately replace a lot of players that I didn't like or didn't want is pretty good. Oh. Oh. I see. Real Madrid offering 90 million. The same offer as Arsenal. Do you know what? Okay. I might do this for fun. I had a couple of people say that I was crazy turning that money down. I get it. But my point still stands. I'm doing a one-season thing with Dortmund. I want to keep the best players, right? Guirassy is their highest-rated player, their best player. I know he's not the quickest, but he's very good. So the only way I would accept this offer is if they gave me an insane price. Something stupid. I know they're going to say no to this, but I'm kind of doing it for fun. 130 million. If they pay that, there you go. That's, in my opinion, more entertaining than just rejecting it. And no, I don't want to lose Duranville. Let's just keep going through the final few hours then. Are we going to get any other big offers? I don't think so. And by the way, the 2 player contracts that are expiring soon, they are players that I am not able to negotiate with right now. They don't want to talk to me. Upamecano linked with a move to Liverpool. That would be a big signing for them. He's miles better than Konate. Well, miles bigger? I don't know about that. Balde to Leverkusen. Interesting. 2 hours remaining now. And I don't... Oh, yep. I was about to say, I don't think we're going to get anything else. But we got an offer here for Campbell, which I'm just going to block. I've heard that he could be very, very good in real life. So, whilst he's not making a big dent in my career mode, we're going to keep him anyway. So that is deadline day complete. So, with our squad, should I be happy? I would say not only is 3 at the back working quite well for me, we've been able to fit it out nicely. So the only change to the first team is Cardona. He's the only player that I've signed that quite literally starts every game. But of course, we've made some big changes elsewhere. Jiku's come in as a free agent. Reed, I like him. Very good player. Sucic, of course, and Mora. Bob on loan. And that's it, right? So yeah, it's a lot of transfers, but I would say it's in a better position. The squad itself is in a better position now than it was when I took over, and it fits this 3 at the back system very, very nicely. Now we have the quarter-final against Hertha Berlin in the DFB Pokal quarter-final. Let's go ahead and set the team up with a couple of players rested. I want to get Mora into this one. Let's rest Nemetra again. Let's go with Sabitzer. And then, come on then, Jiku. Jiku is starting. Let's get Reed in as well. And Bob. Where are you, Bob? Why doesn't it recommend him when I try and switch this player? He can literally play as a camp. What? Why? It doesn't make any sense, does it? But this is a really strong team. We should be winning here. I was just thinking about Chesney. You might be thinking, why? Well, at one point, he was retired, and then he gets a call, and then a couple of days later, he's playing for Barcelona. Imagine you are Jiku. He is sat on his sofa at home. Nicely done, Matt. Lose the ball there. And then suddenly you get a call from your agent. Dortmund want you. Mental. Absolutely mental. Oh, Bob could be in here. On his right foot, though. Oh, never mind about being left-footed. If he can do that with his right, oh my. That was absolutely superb. And why isn't there beer flying everywhere? We're in Germany, no? Look at this for a finish from Oscar Bob. He's just absolutely hammered it with his weak foot right into the top corner. Unsavable. Here is Bob again. Make a run through Reed. You see that weird AI behaviour? He kind of like ran inside there. Didn't make any sense to do that. Cross coming in. I was hoping that was Guirassy, not Mora. You know, Mora, the 5'7" player. Why would I want to cross to him? I am special sometimes. Cardona, nope. Trying to run around, and I've ran into trouble. Ooh, that could have been a good ball, but Schlotterbeck is surprisingly quick. And now Job can bring it forward. He's lost it now. I'm losing the ball in very stupid areas. And that's a good tackle from Cardona. Okay, corner. We have tall players, like I've said a few times, so I don't really worry about set pieces. Okay. Right. It is now 1-1. And, yeah. The timing of that was comedic. Well done, Sabitzer. Over the top for Guirassy. Whoa. Almost karate chopped him in the head. I think, unfortunately, yep, that's going to be it for this first half. They've had one chance. One chance, and they took it. First time getting Reed in behind. He's done well. Oh, the pass wasn't ideal, though. Here's Sabitzer. Again, what are these heavy touches? They absolutely stink. And now they could be in again. Oh, Jiku. He is a Rolls Royce of a defender, guys. Sign him immediately for free. And again, losing the ball. This is really bad. I'm not having a good game at all. Since that brilliant goal from Bob, I've only had little tiny chances here and there. And I've been terrible defensively because I've just conceded 2 shots from 2. 2 shots from 2. 2 chances, 2 goals. Amazing. What? Who is this? He's got 99 speed. Unreal. Get forward with Reed down this right side. Wait, what? What's going on now? Hey? What? What just happened? I was about to put over a ball for Reed and he was in behind. And the game brought it back from about 20 seconds prior. The longest advantage ever. I didn't want that at all. Here's Guirassy. Sabitzer. Oh my god. Yep, it's time to bring on a few of my big players. Bayer and Adeyemi can come on, I guess. I wanted to try Chukwuemeka in midfield, but we're bringing on Nemetra. And, oh god. Okay, Fabio Silva's coming on as well. Throwing on the big players. Yeah, 79 rated for an 87 rated up front. Big player. And they're in again. This is so bad. Good save from Kerbal. Thought that was it. This is the one. This is the one. Oh, good ball. Go on. Oh. And there it is. Adeyemi. This is why I brought him on. 2 goals in 3 cup games from him. Job and Mora celebrate on the touchline after doing nothing the entire game. Now all I need to do is get the ball and score another one. Is there a second game? This might just be the first leg, to be fair. I'm not quite sure. But either way, I'm going to go up and score another one. All right. Here goes Bayer. Hasn't quite got the pace. This is much better football, though. The changes have definitely helped. Go on. Go on! Okay. Is that... Wait, is it extra time, maybe? I feel like it's going to be a second leg. No, it is extra time. We could end up going to penalties. Direct pass up to Fabio Silva. To Bayer now. Adeyemi. Oh, finish it. No way. That was one of the best moves of the game so far. Deserved a goal, really. We go again. Sabitzer into Fabio Silva. It's it. Wishful thinking. Wow, that is so lucky. I've missed it anyway, but the fact that I even kept the ball there is hilarious. Okay. I should be able to make another sub here. Sucic. Wait, can I do another one? I can. Kauto. That is very lucky indeed. I love the extra sub you can get in extra time. So I could do 2 there instead of just 1. And now we've got 15 minutes to try and win this to avoid penalties. The last thing I want is penalties, if I'm being real with you guys. That's mine. Thank you. Go, 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 go. Okay, not the best run, but that's fine. Here is Sucic. Into the box for Adeyemi. Oh, wasn't a bad ball, but it could have been a little bit better. Bayer wins it. Lemaitre. Over to Kauto. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, it's definitely going to pens now. Unless somehow I can get the ball right here before they go forward with it. Oh, imagine if I won that header. Okay, penalties it is, guys. For a spot in the semi-finals. We have Emre Can going first, followed by Silva, Adeyemi, Sucic, and Bayer. Okay, well, I have much better penalty stats. We should win this, right? Because of that. I'm going top right corner. Yes! I gambled and it worked. Top left corner. Emre Can. 1-0. Advantage to Dortmund. I'm going top right again. I've just got a feeling. Ah, good player, by the way. Back in the day in FC or FIFA history. That Cousins, whatever his name is. I've gone top left again. We still have the advantage. I'm staying down the middle. I'm staying down the middle. Oh, what a shame. Bottom right for Adeyemi. He was brilliant when he came on, and he scores his penalty. Demmer up next. I remember him. Bottom right. Yes. What? What? What is the point? If you guess the right way, it should save it. Okay, Sucic, new signing. Bottom left. And that is it, guys. Surely now we will go through. Come on. Staying down the middle. Joking. Bottom left. I need to keep my mouth shut. Top left to win it. Yes, there it is, guys. What a way to end the episode. It hasn't been an easy game, but we managed to stay alive. We got the equaliser. We've taken it to penalties, and then we've won it. Thank you for watching this episode, and I will see you in the next one, where we now just push on to the end of the season. The transfer window is done. And we can finish here with another look at the winning penalty. Oh, glorious.